Hey guys, Sharon Jean is here, and I just wanted to quickly come on and share with you what I was reading today. I was reading Titus 2 and 3, and it says, older women likewise are to be reverent in behavior, not slanderers or slaves to much wine. They are to teach what is good. And so, what this scripture and verse is saying is that the aged woman, that's what it says in the King James Version, is the aged woman, someone like me with gray hair, right? The aged woman should be reverent in behavior, right? And that word reverent means to demonstrate deep respect, right? To be deeply respectful. So you want to, and it's saying, or slaves to much wine. So we can have wine, but we just can't have too much wine. And that we are to teach what is good. So I'm just going to briefly share with you a couple of things that how we can demonstrate reverenced behavior. And one is just reverence the order in itself, the order that God has designed, ordained for the family, for every family, right? In 1 Corinthians 11:2-3, it says, now I commend you because you remind me in everything and maintain the traditions, even as I deliver them to you. But this is where he talks about the order. He says, but I want you to understand the head of every man is Christ, the head of a wife is her husband, and the head of Christ is God. So that is the God ordained order for every family. So God is the head of Christ, Christ is the head of the man, and the man is the head of the wife. Whether you like it or not, he is the head over you, right? If you're married. Not even if you're married. I believe it's just that is just the order. Christ, man, woman, right? God, Christ, man, and woman. So he's just the head over you. So just wrap that around your head and reverence that, right? And just have a deep respect for your husband, period. Why would you want to disrespect him anyway, right? Why do you want to make your husband look small? That makes you look bad if you got a weak man, right? And you can make him look small and you can like that's embarrassing, right? I wouldn't even want that for you. Okay, so just wrap your head around that. Number one is reverence the order that God has ordained for family, period. Number two is reverence him in the things that you do, right? And there's two things that I came up with that we do, and one is in the way that we dress, right? Um, have a respect for your husband in the way that you dress, right? And how you represent yourself. Cover up. Don't be showing your boobs to everybody. That's for him, for his eyes only, okay? He shouldn't be worried about what you're going to put on today. Are you going to not know how to dress for this occasion? Are you going to embarrass him by having your butt out and all that stuff, right? Just reverence your husband and reverence yourself. Respect yourself. Why would you want to do that, right? Why would you want to do that? Yes, that is the culture today. They show everything, but it's disgusting, right? And we should not be a part of that as we come to Christ, right? We are a royal priesthood, a chosen generation called out from all of that, right? So let that mess go. Let it go, okay? Um, your husband should have confidence in you, knowing that you're going to show up correct, right? Um, that's a wise woman. And Proverbs 12:24 says, an excellent wife is the crown of her husband, but she who brings shame is like rottenness in his bones. Okay? So be an excellent wife. Be a crown of your husband. Make him look good and make yourself look good too. Um, where am I at now? And number three is you can show reverence to your husband in the way that you speak to him. Again, respect him. Have a tone, right? A soft answer turns away wrath. Have a tone that you speak to your husband. You don't want to be telling him what to do. You don't want to be yelling at him, disrespecting him. Y'all know what that means, what it looks like, right? We don't have to go into detail. If you really don't know, the way that you want people to talk to you, right, and deal with you, that's how you should deal with your husband, and that's how you should deal with anybody in general, people, period, right? I was on the phone. Me and my husband had some business we were tending to, and I had to talk to this lady a couple of times before we actually went to meet her. And when we met her, she told my husband, "Your wife is so sweet and kind and patient." Um, she said, "Because the people I deal with, mm-mm." She was comparing me to the people that she deals with. And she was like, she's so nice and so friendly. And I was like, well, thank you. I said, I appreciate that. I said, I am commanded by the Most High God, right, to be kind and patient. That is the fruit of the Spirit. And they're not off, everybody should be that way. But that is the fruit of the Spirit, to be kind, patient, right, loving. And so, yeah, we want to make sure that what comes out of our mouth is respect how we deal with our husbands. Okay. Proverbs 21:9 says, "It is better to live in a corner of the housetop than in a house shared with a quarrelsome wife." Okay. They don't want to deal with you. If you a nagging woman and you always talking and always telling them what to do, oh gosh, they don't want to deal with you at all. If you're wondering why your husband's never home, why he leaves, that's why. Just tone it down a little bit. Use words like, honey, what do you think about such and such and such? Maybe we can, or do you think we can? Like, can we? Like, not other words, those other words. Y'all know what I mean. Proverbs 27:15 says, "A continual dripping on a rainy day and a quarrelsome wife are alike." Now, those drips could be annoying sometimes. You'd be like, where is that coming from? Well, that's what they think about. A quarrelsome wife, a wife that's always talking stuff. So I hope this helps, guys. I hope it, helped you in some way, form, or fashion. If you like what you heard, you can give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe, and so we can stay in touch. All right. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.